Welcome to Your Moving Mind, where we talk about mindful movement, small habits that can make you a better person, how to learn, change, and grow, and how to express ourselves fully in body, mind, and spirit. Your Moving Mind with your host, Michael Landau. It's often said that exercise is good for the mind and body, but did you know that it can also be good for the soul? Before diving into today's episode, let me tell you about mindful movement every day. I've recently created a 5-day course that takes you through the process I developed in the last few years. This course, Mindful Movement Every Day, is so far completely free. It leads you through 5 daily movement sessions. You slow down, you pay attention, you explore yourself for a few minutes, and you improve. Mindful Movement Every Day doesn't only give you 5 days of mindful movement, it teaches you how to keep doing it for a short moment every day. I don't know how long it will stay free of charge, so don't wait too long. Go to persistent-growth.com and sign up. Start moving mindfully today, and you'll never want to stop doing it. persistent-growth.com. And I'll see you in mindful movement every day. If you're a member in Persistent Growth, my membership, you know that you're invited to do a small exercise of 3 minutes every day of mindful movement. So I describe the movements, I ask you to do it, I call your attention to some things. It looks very much like exercise. If you've been to any of my classes, my free master classes that I offer once in a while, we've been doing something similar. Some kind of movement exercise, or so it seems. So I'd like to correct this impression. It has very little to do with exercise as we know it. Most of us need to exercise more, we need more movement, we know that, we're mostly sedentary. It is important and very beneficial for our health to move more. And we tend to think of exercise as something you do with your body, something physical. We have this idea that our body is a machine, is this piece of meat that needs maintenance. You maintain your car, you need to maintain your body in a similar way. Do some weightlifting so that you maintain your muscles. You do some flexibility exercises so that your joints retain their flexibility. You do some cardio to keep your cardiovascular system healthy. You need to accelerate your heart a little bit, accelerate your breathing, stress your body a little bit. This is good and important and healthy, and I totally agree with that. Our body needs maintenance. But what I do in my classes has little to do with that. You still need it, but it's a small part of how you can maintain yourself in good health. Our body is not a machine. It is not like your car. Your body is you. And when I talk about mindful movement, which is how I describe the type of exercise that we do, it has more to do with being mindful of yourself in movement than with the movement itself. So there's a very important mind component in this type of exercise. So we are working with your body and we are working with our mind. But actually, always in the back of my mind is the clarity that what we're doing is a spiritual practice. It has to do with the whole person. We are looking at ourselves in movement to become better people, a better version of ourselves. It is not really a physical exercise, and it's also not a mind exercise. We tend to confuse mind and brain and think that it's the same thing, like the mind resides in the brain. I don't think it does. It is a completely different sphere of human existence. And enveloping all of this mind-body complex is our soul that is on a spiritual journey. We use mindful movement as a tool, as the engine of that journey. We learn, we grow, we become every day a little bit better, a tiny bit smarter, maybe, hopefully, wiser, a better version of ourselves. The soul is always in a journey. It has come to this physical body with some purpose. There is a reason for us to be here. And of course, we need to use this physical existence, our body and our mind, to make this journey. That's why we have a body and a mind. We manifest in the physical world so that we can take this journey. So mindful movement, for me, is a tool for growth, for learning, for improvement. It's a transformational tool. And I really always have this in the back of my mind. I give instructions for movement. It is very concrete, it is very precise, it is very small. You move in some way, you slow down, you calm your mind, you pay attention to yourself in movement. You can improve some details of the way you move, of the way you use your body. You can become more efficient, more effective, more economical if you wish. You don't waste energy. The energy you invest translates into action. You change the world around you as you move. And hopefully you do this with some kind of purpose, with some kind of direction. You are on a journey, and on this journey you make choices. You can get stuck, you can be diverted, you can go in the wrong direction. You'll be called again and again to follow your purpose, to do the journey. And when you are in movement and you are mindful of yourself in movement, you are more likely to do the small corrections that keep you on your path. Mindful movement is a spiritual journey. And it is really simple. You stop, you slow down, you move just a little, you move slowly, without much effort. You pay attention, you improve little things. It is concrete, it is in the physical world, it is in the mental world, and it is a spiritual journey. So the next time you exercise, see if you can also be present, in the present moment, with your attention on what you're doing. The physical exercise will become something larger. It will involve your whole self. And then you're not just maintaining your physical machine, your brain taxi, you also have your mind in it. It goes on the journey with you. And if you remember that you're on a journey of transformation, that you're actually trying to improve, to become a better you, then these small exercises, these little movements, these very short periods of times where you actually pay attention to what you're doing, become a spiritual journey. And I hope you join me on it.